I've got a watch in for review from Aaron over at the OFD channel. He was nice enough to lend in the Tudor Black Bay 41. This is the blue dial version, which is just absolutely beautiful. That blue is just gorgeous. Okay, it's like I guess a Dodger blue, cobalt blue. It's just amazing. And this is a Tudor, so it has a great lume as well. Let me get the dimensions out of the way. It's a 41 millimeter from side to side. We are coming in at 50 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip. We have 11 millimeters in thickness. We have 22 millimeter lug opening. Brushed up on the top, if you could see that, and then has a beautiful beveled polished edge there on the corner, okay? And then polished on the sides. Just absolutely beautiful. Their polishing reminds me of what Rolex does. Of course, they're not using their 904 steel. This is 316L, but the polishing is just amazing. Done very, very well, okay? Beautiful blue dial. These come in in a black dial as well, and in a 36 millimeter version. This one's the 41. You have the Tudor shield there, okay? Even though it's running an ETA and you have the self-winding rotor smiley face there, it does have the shield there. The older Black Bay, which I have on here, Tudor Geneve, that is the original version back in 2012, which has the rose, the Tudor rose. So you do have the Tudor rose on the crown though, okay, which is very nice. Very thin and comfortable to wear. These come on a bracelet. They also come on the leather strap. And I really think the leather strap is just top notch, very beautiful leather with very nice stitch work. Very nice, like a felt lining on the inside. Their clasps are just amazing. You have ball bearings inside there on the actual clasp. Swiss made, steel inox, Tudor Geneve, very nice. There's your case back. Tudor Geneve, Swiss. I mean, just amazing. I mean, you get a lot for your money. I've always been impressed with Tudor. I've had a few Black Bays in the past. The only Tudor I have right now is this Black Bay, which is, in my opinion, a collector's item. Probably the best Black Bay with a rotating bezel you can get. Even better than the new in-house versions, I think. And it is cool to have an ETA version in many reasons. In my opinion, Tudor, is a second to Rolex. Okay, they're just behind Rolex. I mean, it's a sister company of Rolex, and Tudor was really designed. The Rolex Foundation, Hans Wohlsdorf, he wanted Tudor as a brand to be, lower cost than Rolex. So of course you're not going to get in-house movements with Tudor. You're going to get ETA. So in my opinion, I think having their in-house, even though their in-house stuff is cool, and I've had a couple of their in-house watches as well, I just feel that staying in, what Tudor tried to set out to do even back then is to have a ETA watch and have lower cost movement, even though they regulate these to the max. I mean, these things, they even remove the bait. Like this is running a 2824 28,800 vibration per hour movement, and they remove the escapement. They put a free sprung balance in there. They do a lot of modifications. And they regulate them. These are very accurate. I'm going to put it on the time grapher here in just a moment, and you guys can see for yourself. But Tudor's top notch. It really is, and their brand has come a long way, and it's really gotten better. Because back in the '90s, Tudor was really suffering, and even '90s, I'd say in the 2000s. Late 90s, 2000s, just horrible. And, 2012 when they released the Black Bays and everything, it just, honestly, they've really knocked it out of the park, and things have gotten better for Tudor. But this one here is just amazing. I really like it. It's better than what I thought, to be honest. I always wanted to get a 36 millimeter one, but I like this size. I like the 41 millimeter size. I really do. Let me do a lume shot real quick, and then I'm going to throw on the wrist. Actually, let's do the loom shot, then we'll do the time grapher. And you'll see, let's get this going. I'm going to also get this one going. And let's turn out the lights. What I'm going to do is take this one off because I'm going to be putting that on my, putting this black bay on my wrist. So let's turn out the lights real quick. That one's off. This one is off. There we go. Oh my God, look at that loom. So beautiful loom, super luminova. Of course it's green, but I mean, look at it, it's identical. I mean, they're brothers. So very good job on the loom with Tudor. I like that. There's a little bit of light coming in the room, but you get the idea. So let me put them down and let's put it on the time grapher. I'm gonna turn the lights on real quick. Let's see here. Let me put this one over here and let's put them on the time grapher and we'll get an idea of where it's at. So let's let it settle down here. Oh yeah, this movement's doing very well. So we're at +6 seconds in this position. And of course they regulate it, in different positions, but +6, +7, 280 amplitude, which is really good. That's high amplitude. Beat error is only 0.3. You want to get as close to 0 as you can, but from what I've seen with all these watches, even my Seikos, if you're around, 0.2, 0.3, that's very respectful. Of course, it's 28,800 vibrations per hour. But if you look at this is an ETA, okay? And look what Tudor does with it, with an ETA. Now it says +4 seconds. So if this thing, evened out, I'm sure it's even better than that. So see, now it's back up to 8. But very good timekeeper, okay? Very good timekeeper. Let me throw mine on there and you guys can see that real fast. Let's see. Let's put her down real nice. Put this one on. And we'll see what this one does. There we go. Okay, so mine, there's no way it's 24 seconds fast, so but this needs to settle down. Sometimes it takes a little while. Okay, so now I think it's getting better. So my beat error is at 0.1, which is exceptional. 298 amplitude, which is really good as well, and +4 seconds. And that's gonna vary. And I've been getting about +3, +4 seconds per day on this one here. Just amazing, guys. Tudor is the way to go if you want to spend, start around $2,000 or so, right around there, on up. I think Tudor is a really good way to go. But let me put this on the wrist real quick so you guys can see it on my 7.5-inch wrist. God, this rubber or this leather strap is amazing. Look at that. Wow. I really like that. That is nice. So there you have it, guys. This is the Tudor Black Bay 41 Blue. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And thanks to Aaron over at the OFD channel. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.